Hey Summit Lakes, as we get ready for the Learning Expo, I've made several videos that are going to help us through some of the changes that we'll see for conferences. So the first thing that we want to do today is just talk to you guys very briefly about cover sheets, but more specifically how to edit them, how to make them your own, and what you can keep and what you can add. So first of all, we're going to need to go to the website. To make it easier, we're just going to type in a little shortened link, bit.ly/SLMSLE lowercase x. That's going to take us to the Learning Expo website. From the Learning Expo website, you've got several tabs, and today we're going to focus on cover sheets. Remember, the purpose of a cover sheet is to help your students reflect on their learning, reflect on their year, as well as helping them during their conference and giving them some talking points. So first of all, I want to draw your guys' attention to the filled out sample cover sheet partially down the page. This is the one that is filled out and copied so you can see how you would fill it out, how you would have students to fill them out. Feel free to also show this to students so they get an idea of what this is going to look like. But more importantly, let's go ahead and get started on our cover sheet. So you have two options. One, if you want, you can go ahead and just copy my cover sheet. The main reason why you would want to copy mine is because I have mine set up into the circle the homeroom option. Or you can just go ahead and grab the copy of the template down below. So from the template, from here you want to first of all make a copy. First thing, whether you copy mine or copy the template, go to File, make a copy, go ahead and rename it. And then from there, you'll want to make sure it's moved into the folder that you want and everything so you don't lose it. I have a tendency to lose things when I make copies of them, so I usually go right away and make sure it's in the folder that I want by going here to move a folder. Once you're in here, you can edit the name, the class title, your homeroom. You can leave it blank if you're an elective teacher for them to write their homeroom teacher's name in. You'll then notice that there are 5 core values: a respectful student, class preparation, appropriate use of time, etc., with already the descriptors and the continuum. This is set as a JPEG. You cannot change this. You are stuck with it. But below, you can fill in 2 optional criteria, and I have it spaced out so that all you have to do is go in there and edit the criteria and edit the description that you would like. On the back side of it has a quick learning reflection. You can change this around as you would like, or maybe even add additional questions depending on your purpose. Another quick tip is that a lot of us like to put it on colored paper, so you might even coordinate with your team and see what colors everyone's taking. So that way when I sit down at a conference I could say, hey Jimmy, why don't you turn to the green packet, so that they remember. But all of this is here for you to edit. Now I'm going to go to my cover sheet really quickly so that you can see how that looks. And once again, all I've done that's different is I've added homeroom teacher's name so that I can circle. That works really well if you have a small team. Of course, if you're an elective teacher, that's not going to work super well for you. I have added an additional criteria, but you don't have to have additional criteria. And then I kept my learning reflection the same. On the website, as well as in the Student Learning Expo conference, you'll notice that there are also some other criteria or data that other teachers have used, and that's organization, cooperative student, and so on. You can feel free to use these, or you can have some different criteria, or maybe your team all want to have some of the same criteria and add to your 6 or 7. Your criteria will then be attached. Your cover sheet will be attached to your artifact, or if you're using technology, you're going to use a digital artifact placeholder that I'll talk about at the staff meeting. And all of this is going to be turned in to your teachers, to your homeroom teachers, by October 15th. It does make it easier on homeroom teachers if you can have it alphabetical, but you want to make sure it's there by October 15th and no later than. So you can turn it in before, but by October 15th to homeroom teachers. If you have any questions about work samples or cover sheets, either ask me or ask one of the other teachers in your department or on your team. Thanks for tuning in, and fill out the Google form if you have any questions.